Investigators found Arnold in the front passenger seat of the Trailblazer and a long-sought piece of evidence. It was a loaded AR-15, as stated by the Assistant U.S. Attorney Christopher Graveline. Prosecutors say ballistics tests matched the weapon to 3 shootings: the attack that paralyzed Raphael Carter on May 1st, 2015, the Devontae Roberts homicide 7 days later, and the Mother's Day shooting that targeted accused Hustle Boy member Darnell Kennedy. Witnesses and evidence link Arnold and a second man, Keithon Porter, to the shooting that paralyzed Carter. According to prosecutors, phone records show Arnold and Porter's phones pinging off cell phone towers near the crime scene 5 minutes before the shooting, according to phone records. The Michigan State Police Crime Lab analyzed 20 shell casings found at the Carter crime scene. The casings were found to have been fired from the AR-15 style rifle recovered from the Trailblazer with Arnold. Ballistic tests also matched the semi-automatic rifle to the Roberts shooting. Witnesses and crime scene evidence helped investigators determine these were multiple shooters in 2 vehicles. Billy Arnold and Orlando Shy, aka Grimy, another member of the 7 Mile Bloods, were in one car, Keithon Porter in another, according to the court. Cell phone records also show Porter and Arnold's phones were in contact immediately before and after the Roberts shooting. In an opening statement by defense lawyer Michael Rataj during the first wave of trials, he stated, "The shootings have nothing to do with the 7 Mile Bloods." Rataj represents Quincy Graham, aka Dub, another known member of the 7 Mile Bloods that was on trial earlier this year with Michael Rogers, Jeffrey Adams, and Jerome Gooch, all members of the 7 Mile Blood gang. The first trial served as an undercard of the 4. None were charged with homicides. The accused killers, Billy Arnold and Corey Bailey, would not stand trial until late in the year at the earliest. Rataj stated to jurors, "These shootings were personal. The shootings were stupid and personal. It was beef between guys who were doing stupid stuff." Defense lawyers fought to keep the stain of killings and shootings from their clients. "We are here because of 2 people playing the fool, crazy people. One named Corey Bailey and one named Billy Arnold," stated prosecutor Douglas McCough. "There are 2 bad guys that had beef with people. That's why we're here." During opening statements, January 31st, Rataj argued that the government was wrong to characterize the 7 Mile Bloods as an organized criminal enterprise. "This is a case of unorganized crime. The 7 Mile Bloods, in fact, had no boss. There was no hierarchy and no meetings. No question, these fellas dealt drugs. They hustled. My client hustled drugs," Rataj stated. "The money went into his own pocket, not some big safe for the 7 Mile Bloods." Prosecutors disagree. They allege that leaders pooled resources to help distribute drugs in West Virginia and shared weapons to protect the criminal organization. They also believe that members used social media to issue threats and post rap videos that documented the gang's activity. Billy Arnold's lawyer, Maria Manorino, tries unsuccessfully to suppress evidence from cell phones seized during the investigation, arguing he was arrested illegally and the phone data was inadmissible because investigators lacked probable cause. Manorino also argued that an earlier court order letting investigators acquire location data for 2 phones was unconstitutional and violated Arnold's reasonable expectation of privacy, an argument similar to one pending in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. Bailey is also trying to suppress evidence found on his cell phone. His lawyer arguing that the seizure was also unconstitutional and the search warrant lacked probable cause. Allegedly, investigators were within their rights to seize Bailey's phone when he was arrested and search the device after obtaining a warrant. The evidence obtained was not enough to secure convictions in the first wave of trials this year. March 16th, when jurors returned from 4 days of deliberations in the first wave of trials involving the 7 Mile Bloods, Rogers was acquitted of racketeering, conspiracy, and gun crime. Jurors couldn't reach a verdict against Graham, Adams, and Gooch, so U.S. District Judge George Karamsky declared a mistrial. We knew from day one that if the government didn't dismiss the case, a jury would do it for him, stated Malkoff. And when he asked to assess the government's case, Malkoff said, "The government cast too wide of a net. Michael Rogers, whose nickname is Smoke, walked free, and the 3 defendants whose case ended in a mistrial returned to jail and will be retried in federal court." A recent shooting seems to have rekindled the war between 7 Mile Bloods and rival gangs. On September 24th, prosecutors say Aaron Hayes, another known member of the 7 Mile Bloods, was sitting on a porch outside his house on the east side. Hayes, then 27, was a free man after spending almost a decade in a Michigan state prison for manslaughter. 2 masked men proceeded to chase and gun down Aaron with 2 AR-15s and shot him dead in a nearby backyard. The teen Hayes had been accused of killing 12 years ago was a member of the Hustle Boys, the rival gang of the 7 Mile Bloods. During the gang war, the 7 Mile Bloods would hunt for one rival who dodged a bullet until the trial started. The rival is rapper Philip Peaks, aka Team Eastside Peasy, and is under indictment alongside 10 members and associates of the rival 6 Mile Cheddar Grove gang, according to court documents. His photo was included on an Instagram hit list posted during the gang war. Testimony showed accused 7 Mile Blood leader Billy Arnold was hunting for Peaks in 2015 but couldn't find him, including at a Southfield pool party in July of 2015. Instead, Arnold shot and paralyzed the rapper's friend, Raphael Carter. Jurors were shown social media posts and Peaks' photo multiple times during the first days of the 7 Mile Bloods trial, including January 31st. One post disparaged slang 7 Mile Bloods leader Devon.
Damn, you Randall from recess, you tell a lie. I'm like the Weight Watchers, I use my scale a lot. Stop window shopping wall packs, you gon' be a sell or not. You ain't never seen no bullets at them or trailer op. My bitch remind me of RJ, she always trippin'. They get into it with us to turn the sauce to chips, they always dippin'. Yeah, we could do the same shit, but I say it different. My young boys Jehovah Witness, they be paying visits. How you a player like you say you was for that pussy you paying pimpin'? Everything I put out so raw, you just can't sniff. I got the best O-line, even on goal line, you can't bliss it. You not a hustler, you keep getting in front of, you just can't flip it. You ain't really got it, you P. Diddy, you be remixing. Oh, where we just got a new Glock? That's a free biscuit. Petty Tupac know what's up, we know on the mill ticket. They probably for your music a little more if you real with it. I get that sniff and put my heel in. You have PlayStation party meetings, I'm about real business. I'm a SCD, I'm here, you don't like it, gotta deal with it. I don't like that, boy, but it's so low, I'ma still get it. If you drink it green lean, take a pill with it. I hope every real nigga doing time get a pill with it. They say real, don't say they real, but I'm a real nigga. I ain't lying, even if I was blind, I wouldn't feel niggas.